Hi, my name is Maria Quintanilla. I'm a New York City World Languages high school teacher. And in this video, together, we will complete a See, Think, and Wonder chart. A See, Think, and Wonder chart helps you make careful observations and make thoughtful interpretations. It is called a visible thinking strategy since it helps your teacher see and hear your thinking ideas. Let's start by looking at this image that was published in the New York Times. What do you see in this picture? ¿Qué ves? Take a minute. You may write down what you see in your libretita de apuntes. What do you think is going on? ¿Qué piensas? And what makes you say that? You may write it down in your libretita de apuntes. Take a minute. What does this make you wonder? ¿Qué te preguntas? What do you know more about? Yeah, you may write it down in your libretita de apuntes. ¿Qué ves? ¿Qué piensas? ¿Qué te preguntas? Here are a few things that you might have seen, you might have thought, or you might have wondered as we were watching that picture just a few seconds ago. Yo veo, yo pienso, yo me pregunto. Yo veo, yo pienso, yo me pregunto. Maybe you even want to close your eyes. So, ¿qué? What did you see? ¿Qué viste? Yo veo una ambulancia, por ejemplo. Yo veo personas. Maybe in your chart you wrote, yo veo carros. Maybe in your chart you wrote, yo veo colores, or yo veo pantalones. And then maybe in your chart you wrote something like, son muchas personas. Yo pienso que son muchas personas. Yo pienso que es en la mañana. O yo pienso que van rápido las personas. O yo pienso que van a la oficina. And maybe in your chart, when you were wondering, ¿van a la oficina o van a la casa? Maybe you wrote, ¿es un accidente? Or maybe you wrote, ¿por qué las personas ignoran la ambulancia? Now you have your chart completed. Do you see something in this chart that you would have included in your own chart in your libretita de apuntes? Looking at the chart, do you see maybe some products in the yellow column? What do you think it means about practices and perspectives? What do you know? What do you want to know more about? Now, in the classroom, after you complete a See, Think, and Wonder chart, your teacher may ask you to share it in many different ways. Maybe your teacher may ask you to do a think, pair, and share activity. Or maybe you may share out what you wrote in groups, in breakout rooms, in saloncitos. In that case, one of your classmates may ask you, ¿Qué ves? What do you see? And you would have to answer by saying, Yo veo, I see. Other words that you can use to share out what you wrote are y, to mean and también to mean also. For example, yo veo una ambulancia y 3 carros. Or yo veo una ambulancia, también veo 3 carros. Just a few ways to share out in the breakout rooms, in the saloncitos. If you are in blended learning and you are in-person learning, your teacher may ask you to record yourself saying what you wrote down in your See, Think, and Wonder chart. And then maybe you can share a hyperlink to share your thoughts with your peers that are not in the classroom or are not in the actual Zoom with you. There are many ways to record yourself, and your teacher may give you some guidance or more ideas as to how you can record an audio and how to share it with your classmates. That was just a brief run through of a See, Think, and Wonder chart. Thank you so much for completing it with me. I hope you found this video interesting, that you learned something new, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Nos vemos pronto.